What's the production and sales side look like? That's the question. President of Canopy Growth, which is the largest production of cannabis in Canada, if not the world, is Mark Zekulin. He joins us now. Mark, quickly, is there enough pot production to meet the demand, or are we in a glut situation out there?
No, I think there will be. I think with any undertaking this big, there's bound to be bumps along the way, but I think people can take comfort that we've been working on this for 2.5 years, right? So, our company alone has raised hundreds of millions of dollars. We've deployed hundreds of millions of dollars. We have 10 production facilities across the country, millions of square feet, growing as we speak. And there are millions more among our competitors. So I think we will see enough product. I don't think we're going to see too much product. I think that's probably still a ways out.
Yeah. Were you surprised by October 17th? Is that too late in the process, or do you think that's a reasonable time?
I think it's a reasonable time. We were gunning for July, and we were happy to have a little breathing room to September. And frankly, we'll take the extra month. But we've been working for years. We still have a bunch of work ahead of us. But we'll take the breathing room.
What's it going to look like when production rolls out and hits shelves? I mean, there's limits on packaging and branding and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. What will that look like? Because it's going to vary from province to province a bit, isn't it?
Exactly. The retail system will vary. So for us, beyond all of that process of growing and getting it to the shelves, we also need to get out there and make sure that the sales clerks who are interacting with customers understand the product and can properly advise customers once they've made a decision that cannabis is something they want to consume. Why pick Tweed over somebody else? Why, which variety that Tweed sells is best for them? And I think that information is there, and Canadians need that to have a good experience. Is, in your early assessment, the retail sector ready to roll out in 4 months, 5 months? Do you think that's going to be in place? And I know Doug Ford's throwing a bit of a wrench in it because he says Ontario, you might change the way it's retailed here after Kathleen Wynne said it'd be limited to like liquor store outlets. What's your view of that? Yeah, I think it'll vary, right? I mean, different provinces have taken different approaches. 4 months is still a long time, and I think. Will we have, enough stores that operate, at what a sort of normal mass would be? No. But will we have, some stores across Canada? For sure. Will it be backed up by online sales? For sure. And, we'll go from 20 stores to 40 to 100 to 200, and we'll get to the right number, just hopefully as quick as humanly possible. Wow. And the government's overarching theme, at least, is to try and keep it out of the hands of kids and keep it out of the hands of organized crime. Does the process that you see in place now do that? Yeah, I think this policy is built on its pragmatism and its vision, right? The pragmatism is the system's not working as it is today, right? There is cannabis everywhere. People can get it, youth can get it, and there's no controls on that quality. So that, that's something to be dealt with, and the vision is that there is a better way. If people are consuming, they should have it produced in a manner that has quality control and is the best possible product. They should get it from somebody who understands the product and can tell them about it. All right, Mark, I see stocks went up nicely on the news today. I guess you put a few more dollars in your jeans. Way to go. All right. Anyway, thanks for coming in. Good luck with the production side of things.